Hi, my name is Jack, and today I want to share a chapter of my life that began in heartbreak but ended with personal growth and clarity. After more than 2 decades of marriage, I learned something that tore my world apart. My wife, Lisa, was unfaithful. What followed was a journey fueled by pain, shock, and ultimately, a decision for retribution. This is a story of how I uncovered a betrayal and the unforgettable way I chose to reveal the truth. It all started while I was planning a surprise for Lisa's 50th birthday. I genuinely believed our life together was filled with love and peace. We had shared so much: joy, challenges, growth, and a daughter we both cherished. To me, it felt like we had built something strong and lasting. But what I didn't know was that everything I believed in was about to collapse. The discovery came unexpectedly. While preparing for her birthday celebration, I happened to come across some messages on Lisa's phone. What I saw devastated me: texts, explicit photos, and videos between her and a much younger man. My heart sank. It felt like the ground had been ripped from beneath me. The trust we had spent years building disappeared in an instant. The betrayal cut deep, and I knew I couldn't stay silent. I wanted Lisa to fully grasp the pain she had caused, not just to me, but to our family. And what better stage for the truth than her milestone birthday party, surrounded by those closest to us. I spent the next few days crafting a presentation that would show everyone the reality I had uncovered. At first, it was pure evidence: screenshots, timelines, everything. But as the day approached, I decided to take a different route. Rather than focus solely on the affair, I included the beautiful memories we had once shared. I wanted everyone to see the full picture: what we had and what was lost. At the party, I stood up to give a speech. I reminisced about how Lisa and I first met, our wedding day, the joy of becoming parents, and the countless little moments that made up our life together. There were smiles, laughter, even tears in the crowd. But then, I transitioned to presentation. The room grew still as the screen lit up with the evidence: messages, photos, proof of the affair. Shock swept through the guests. Gasps echoed. Faces turned pale, and Lisa sat frozen in disbelief. But I wasn't finished. I had secretly replaced her birthday cake with a custom one, decorated with printed images from the affair. As the cake was wheeled out, everyone awkwardly joined in a half-hearted rendition of "Happy Birthday." Lisa's face turned red with shame. And then came the final act. I handed her a folder. In it, the divorce papers. Silence fell. Lisa broke into tears as the room sat in stunned quiet. Her family, especially her parents, were horrified. They lashed out at me, accusing me of taking things too far. But my family, including our daughter, stood firmly by my side. They had seen my pain, my suffering, and they understood why I did what I did. In the days that followed, Lisa's parents threatened legal action against me for making her infidelity public. But surprisingly, Lisa stopped them. She admitted her fault and said she deserved the consequences. That moment, at least, gave me a sense of closure. She owned up to what she had done. After the divorce, Lisa expressed regret. She claimed she didn't fully understand the damage she had caused until everything was gone. While I appreciate her honesty, it didn't change the fact that our relationship could never be repaired. I embraced a single life. It wasn't easy. There were dark days, sleepless nights, and moments when I questioned everything. But my daughter gave me strength. She's the reason I stayed grounded. She's my purpose. Looking back, part of me wonders if there was a better way to handle everything. Maybe therapy or a private conversation could have spared the public spectacle. But in that moment, I needed the world to know the truth. I'm not sharing this story to promote revenge or encourage others to do what I did. I'm sharing it as a warning. Betrayal has consequences. The emotional toll of infidelity is real, and the choices we make in its wake shape the rest of our lives. A few more things I didn't mention earlier. Lisa didn't fight the divorce. She acknowledged the affair and blamed my busy work schedule for the emotional distance she felt. She said the other man made her feel wanted, youthful, and alive in a way I hadn't in a long time. And here's the painful twist. Her affair partner used to work for me. I had to let him go during the pandemic because of financial issues. Never in my wildest dreams did I think he'd reappear in my life like this, as the person who helped destroy my marriage. My daughter had suspected something was wrong, but was misled by Lisa. She manipulated her, covered her tracks, and caused emotional confusion that no child should ever have to face. It kills me knowing my daughter was caught in the middle of all this. To those who doubt the truth of my story, who say it's made up or overly dramatic, I say this: believe what you want. This is my reality. This pain, this healing, this journey, it's mine. And I'm sharing it not for fame or attention, but to connect with others who've been through the same fire. Life doesn't always give us perfect endings. Sometimes it gives us raw, messy, painful truths. But if you can hold on, if you surround yourself with love and support, there's always a way forward. This story may not wrap up neatly, but it stands as proof that betrayal doesn't have to break you. Let it teach you. Let it guide you. And when the time is right, maybe, just maybe, you'll find your own kind of justice.